Morning everybody.
Morning.
Recognise this place?
I'm back again.
We're back. Yeah.
We're back and Tracy's gone. She's
Yeah.
gone to see Matilda in London. It were a present for her birthday. So we've come and she's gone.
Alethea's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a subscriber asking us about our table in the van. Not in the van to be able to actually show you it, am I? But I have.
You did do a
I
video.
did do a video when I had it made. You know the table. He's got the same van as us, and you were quite intrigued by our table. Well, the original table. You'll have the original table, which is kind of a small oval-shaped table, and it's just not made out of wood. It's just cardboard or something inside it. It has a plate underneath, and that plate is fixed to presumably a piece of wood inside the table. So you can't actually move that plate anywhere else on that table, which I did try, and it just went straight. I just put a screwdriver straight through.
Yeah. Put all in top of it.
Yeah.
So
Didn't realise there were no inside table. So it was never big enough for us. It was never quite right. And that bench seat where that table is, the only time we use that bench seat is when we're eating. So what I did was, I binned the original table, and I went up to the wood yard up here and had a long, same width but a bit longer piece of MDF cut, quite thick, and brought it back and I shaped it, rounded the corners off on it, and that thing that you can turn, that the table's fastened to, that pedestal that you can turn, I just set it in one direction. We don't move it about. It's just kept in one position all the time, and the table slid onto it, and it's much longer, so that Pat and I, we can eat a meal. You can put plates and things on the table, and I usually sit in the passenger seat,
and I sit on the back.
And Pat sits on the bench seat. We never turn the driver's seat round.
No, I've got a little bin behind that we put our washing in. It's about that wide, and it just fits
behind that.
Behind driver's seat.
Yeah.
And it's got a lid on, and we just stick us dirty washing in there.
Yeah. So that table, it does stay there all the time, but it's in a position where it allows us to swivel that passenger seat without getting in. It don't get in the way of it.
No.
So
Because you usually sit there, don't you?
Yeah. What I also had to do, well, because it was longer, I got a thick dowel. And I screwed underneath the table, like a thing that you'd put in a wardrobe, put in the railing. I screwed one of them underneath it, so that there's a dowel that goes down to the ground, sort of 3/4 of the way along it.
A bit
underneath,
like an extra leg.
like a leg, and it just makes it firm. So when you press down, it don't move about.
Because that was the problem with other ones.
Yeah, it did. It moved about. Yeah.
Yeah, and they want enough room for 2 plates and whatever you wanted to put in the middle. At breakfast time, if you had marmalade and milk.
the way you're supposed to use it is that were just like for coffee,
Yeah.
for having a coffee, and then you'd get the table, the full big table out to eat at, which weighs a ton, and a right palaver putting that up and down. And also it's awkward to get in and out when it's up. So we don't use that. The full size.
The only
table.
time I've used that was when Stanley and Jane came across for a meal once.
Yeah.
And I got that out.
Yeah.
Oh, it was breakfast. They came round to breakfast because we paid for them to stay in that hotel, didn't we? That Thai hotel.
Pritzana.
Yeah.
Thai season at Pritzana.
Yeah. Nice place. Just outside York.
A Thai restaurant right next door to us, CL.
Yeah.
Just outside York. I think it was New Year, wasn't it? New Year's Eve, wasn't it? We paid for them a room in that hotel, in restaurant. They do bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
So, but they come and have breakfast with us.
That morning, yeah. So we put the big table up.
Yeah. That's that. I had a look for the video. I couldn't find it. It should be there somewhere. But I were having a look on the phone. Now that we're back at Tracy's, I'll have a look on the computer to see if I can find it. Yeah. GOBEYAGA ODEKUNLE. Who is GOBEYAGA ODEKUNLE? This is a story about, we think it's when I was at art college.
Yeah.
I don't know how we met. We called him Olu for short.
Olu.
His full name was GOBEYAGA ODEKUNLE, but he told us to call him Olu. I don't know how we come to know him, but we were talking about it yesterday because just up the canal from here, Tracy says they've drained the canal because they're putting a new bridge in. Because over the other side of the canal is this waste ground where a place called Barker's refrigeration engineers were. And it's just all derelict now, and now they're going to build an housing estate on it.
So you say?
Well, going back to late 70s, early 80s when I was at art college, Olu was from Nigeria, and he was at college in Grimsby studying refrigeration engineering.
Yeah.
And during the summer, when the college was closed, he came to Barker's to work through the summer holidays. And when he did that, he stayed with us.
Yeah, I don't know how he found out that we took people in at certain times. I don't know, but he was here anyway.
Yeah, we don't know how we come to know him. We can't remember. And I don't know whether he did it for the whole course. Were he here for a couple, 2 years? 2 years? What?
No, he was here in England doing course, wasn't he, for, I think it was 3 years. But he only came to us for about...
Was it just in his last year or something?
Yeah, in his last year, I think.
Right.
Because that was when he was starting to collect things to take back with him. he bought himself a big TV, didn't he? To take back, and he bought a car and
consumables.
Yeah, consumables to take back to Nigeria.
Trophies.
I don't know how we get them all back, but
I don't.
He was a lovely fella.
Yeah, he was.
He'd right tight curly hair, and the only thing, I mean, he was very tidy, ever so tidy. The only thing was that sometimes you'd find a little black curl in bathroom. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You remember little black curls?
Yeah. Yeah.
But he really was a nice fella.
It's great. I don't know whether I mentioned it on a video ages ago. He, some years later, when we were in Waddingham, we got a little parcel, and it was from Olu. He was married with children.
Yeah.
And back in Nigeria. When he went back, he had to work for the government for 2 years to repay the loan, didn't he?
Yeah, because they paid for him to come to England and go to college.
But he had to repay it.
Yeah.
And anyway, he must have got all through that process. And he in this little parcel, he sent you some slippers, were they?
Yeah, some little moccasins.
Moccasins, and he sent me a wallet.
Yeah.
I think they were alligator skin.
Little things, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never maintained contact with him.
No.
So
we always used to tease him about being a prince and marrying princess, you know, because he kept saying that she was from a good family. She was, I think she was, I think he was going out with her then, wasn't he, when we used to say, is she a princess? And he'd say,
no. He didn't deny it. He just laughed at us when we...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was from another...
Tribe.
Well, I don't know whether we'll call them tribes or what, but from another...
I don't know.
Part.
Yeah. So what's on the agenda today, Pat?
Well, I've got to finish doing our washing that I brought back. You're going to have a walk up to the bridge, aren't you, and have a look what's going on there?
Yeah, I'll take the phone with me and film, make a bit of a film, and I'll see if I can dig a picture of Olo out.
Yeah, we've
Pat
got
says she thinks we've got a couple of pictures of Olo.
Yeah.
So I'll see if I
we've
can...
got one of him stood on Umber Bridge with
the day the Umber Bridge opened.
Yeah, he were there.
He were there. There were a queue of cars wanting to be the first to drive across it, and he was there, was Olo, and he took a photograph of himself. Yeah, a big event.
With new car.
New car on the Umber Bridge, the first vehicles across.
Yeah. I think he still kept his wherever he was camped out in Grimsby, because he used to go back at weekend, I think.
Right.
Didn't he?
I can't remember.
See his friends that were there.
I can't remember really.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite amusing really.
I remember him making a few meals for us while they were here.
Yeah, some traditional
used to do cooking, and he used to
traditional food that they ate.
Yeah.
I remember him doing a couple of meals. You'll see how we'd react.
Don't know whether we liked him or not.
I can't remember. No.
That was such a long time ago.
Yeah.
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 Can't think of what else to say, darling.
No, I can't. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, won't bore you any longer.
Yeah.
Usually, mind you, that's a few things.
Yeah, a few things, and if you're going up there, you'll do a bit of a video, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. I nearly forgot to remind you about tonight at 7 o'clock, doing a live, if you can be with us. Okay, see you later. That's Tuesday, today, at 7 p.m. Yeah, okay, bye.